there, and how are you today? My name is Carla. I'm an adult doll collector, and you're in my hangout. And today we're in, well, I guess the open air flower shop. And this is a lot of fun to put together, to be honest. And we're going to be making some of these dresses. Well, one of these dresses. I've made quite a few, so you can see the different varieties. And I do hope that you enjoy them. So go ahead and follow along with the tutorial. I do need to warn you that I am not a trained seamstress. I am self-taught, or whatever that good or bad that means. You trained seamstresses out there will probably watch how I do things and go, oh my gosh, oh, I can't watch. And that's okay. I totally understand. Okay. So, but I do hope that the rest of you do find at least it to be somewhat simple to follow, and that you can also make some cute dresses for your Curvy dolls. So anyway, let's get on with the tutorial. Be right back. All right, well, let's get making this little dress. So here is the pattern. I did take a picture of it so you can, I guess print that out if you need to. And so we have the bodice here. We have the strap, 2 pockets. We have the skirt. The lines down on here on the skirt part, this is we're going to be working on, we're going to make a shorter one, but if you want to make a longer skirt, you just follow these pattern, the entire pattern. You're going to want something to mark with, so I have a pencil, some pins, obviously some thread. This is something important. I mean, we all like to think that we don't need this, but it really comes in handy. And this is a seam ripper. If you're sewing much at all, you're going to use a seam ripper. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no shame to it. It's a good thing. A decent pair of scissors. This is the fabric I'm using for this dress. And of course, I have some used dryer sheets. that's the end of this video, and I do thank you for joining me as we got to finally make, well, this dress. And as you notice, they all have working pockets, which I think is fabulous. And this time I was even brave enough to show you how I put in a zipper. And this is how the back of the dress looks. I'm very happy with it, and I just, yeah, I quite like these dresses. I did pair them with kind of like little um, handmade looking kind of totes, and I just wanted to look really spring-like. So I also paired the outfits with jewelry sets that I made. I do have a video showing how I make jewelry. It's really very simple, and again, for all you true jewelry makers out there, it would probably make you shudder. I wanted to give them kind of a somewhat cohesive look, so it looked kind of like a spring collection. And so I did the dresses in different lengths. So like this one that we made for the video, I made really short. It's actually my favorite one. Then I made some longer ones, and they're all kind of different, height. And I paired some with just buttons and some with some little bows and belts, and some with nothing. And it's actually a fun, I think it's a fun look. And I wanted to incorporate some of the dolls that use the wigs. I want to incorporate some of the dolls that were using the wigs, and because I know they're getting hate out there, and I'm sorry, but I don't understand the beef. I've had no problems with the wigs. One of them is not my favorite, and I don't anticipate using it like probably ever, other than when I showed it. But some of the wigs, it's like, if you're brand new to the doll community, like I was 3 years ago, I'd have looked at these and I would not have known who had the wigs on and who didn't. So, just saying. So anyway, I want to incorporate a couple of those girls to show that you can have fun with them and you can have fun with their wigs. And yes, I do plan on trying some rerouting myself. However, I do not think that the wig idea was a miss. Maybe I just had better luck. Your experience might be different. But I'm having fun with them. I think they're all beautiful. And it was fun gathering my curvy girls. And I should have made a couple more dresses so I could give all of them some love. There were a couple of them that I didn't get out, but I do think I pulled out a good fair few of them. And it was neat to see. And I know in my first video of her, I wasn't too sure about her, but I'm loving her now. I think that I think I just didn't find the right look for her, but yeah, I do think she's got some sass. And of course, she remains my very favorite anyway, this one. And I love this gal. I love her with her red hair, and she is going to probably always have the pink hair. And it was fun to get this girl out again. And I always love her, and I don't use her nearly enough. So anyway, it was fun to get them out and get all the curvy girls all together, because don't they they look fabulous. And of course, they're gorgeous, so they always look fabulous. They can't help it. Ladies, you are just fab, okay? You got it. You work it. And before I go, if you have any questions about where I got something, if you see something you don't know where I got it, or anything, go ahead and ask in the comments. I can tell you that this is a Miniverse bag that I just did I just painted that on. This bag was made for me by one of my subscribers. I'll have to double check who it was. I'm just so grateful for it. A couple of these other bags I've ordered from Etsy. And yeah, I didn't go with any of the Mattel bags. I generally don't like them very much, I'll admit it. And plus, actually, for this, I wanted them to look like they're in market, at a flower market, and they needed the right bags. What can I say? But anyway, yeah, if you see shoes and you want to know where I got those, go ahead and ask. Some of them are just makeovers of many brand shoes. But anyway, so now if you like this video, please hit like If you're a subscriber, you know I love my subscribers. Thank you very much for being a subscriber. I appreciate you that you've hung with me. This is supposed to be out a week ago, but it was a rough week and I didn't get to get it out, and I'm sorry. But it's out now. And if you'd like to be a subscriber, well, have I mentioned my subscribers are the best people in the whole wide world, and I provide a subscribe button. It's red. It says subscribe. It's awesome. It is. It's fantastic. It's on this side. All you have to do is hit it, and boom, then you're a subscriber. And have I mentioned how much I love my subscribers? Comment down below. If you take the time to comment, I will take the time to answer. Sometimes I run a little bit late, but I do get back to answer because I appreciate that you've given me some of your time. And so, yeah, ask away. I will answer questions. So, yeah, sharing is caring, and there might be people out there looking for, cute spring dresses, and especially cute spring dresses for their curvy girls. So my pattern is not exactly, cutting edge or anything. I mean, there's probably, 100 other patterns out there quite similar and probably better, but this is the one that I came up with after, you have no idea how many tries I made to try to come up with the one that would work for my skill level, which is, well, not the same. So anyway, but go ahead and share this video. And, on that note, I'm going to let you go. And no matter what I say, no matter whether it's day or night, I do hope it's fantastic because, yes, you know it. You deserve fantastic things. And I'm really out of here, so goodbye.